What is going on, y'all? It's your boy HD MMA back at it again. Just finished up UFC RIO. Pretty fucking lackluster performance from me. A pretty good outcome for the MMA community as a whole, the lightweight division especially. Charlie's fucking not washed. He called out the Fight Max Holloway, but we'll talk about him later on in the video. Yeah, pretty good fucking night if you're Brazilian. Pretty bad night if you're fucking Lucas Almeida. Pretty fucking mediocre night if you're me. So yeah, we're gonna go over the whole card, each fight on the card, starting from the first fight all the way to the main event. We're gonna let y'all know my pick rate and shit like that. So yeah, let's get into it. First off, we got Luan Lacerda. Luan Lacerda subbing Simon Oliveira in round 2 with an armbar. I picked Lacerda to win this fight. Goddamn, cannot talk. I picked Luan Lacerda to win this fight, and he did. Really showcase his grappling. That was really surprising for me, at least. When I was studying his tape, I knew he had good grappling, but I didn't know he would show up with that level of grappling in the cage tonight. He really probably worked on it on those 2 years he was gone from the cage, from fighting, and that really showed. A really dominant performance with the grappling. Got Simon Oliveira, took him down in the first round, I believe like 2 minutes in the first round, and controlled him. Really got his back, took his back for a long time, controlled him, was looking for a rear naked, didn't really get it, and was just controlling him with the grappling with the whole fight. In the second round, Oliveira tried to clip farm with some spinning fucking back fists and other shit like that. Got taken down again. Reversed Lacerda on the ground at one point in the second round, and then Lacerda threw up an armbar from guard that looked really tight. And then Luan Oliveira, I didn't think he like tapped with his hand. I think he just screamed and the ref just stopped it. But yeah, really dominant grappling performance from Luan Lacerda, and he looks really good. He's pretty well sized for bantamweight too. I don't know what his next fight should be, but yeah, good performance from Luan Lacerda. Moving on, we got Julia Palastri TKOing Karolina Kowalkiewicz in round 3. Karolina, she just looked dog shit. I'm gonna be honest, she just looked absolutely dog shit in this fight. Completely just fucking washed. I did not expect Palastri to be this good in the striking. She was throwing with some heat, but they're fucking women, so it didn't really look that hot. Her like strikes and her kicks or whatever, but she was just stinging fucking Kowalkiewicz. Hurt her with a body kick, I think, in round 1. That kind of like crippled her, sent her back into the cage. I think she hurt her with another flurry in round 1. Hurt her with another flurry in round 2, and then finished her off in round 3 with the flurry of punches. I think it might have started off with the kick, but yeah, just striking dominance from Palastri, and having somewhat power at fucking women's strawweight. She's pretty dangerous, and she's young too. She's 27. And most of the female fighters in that fucking division are pretty fucking old. So yeah, she's young. She's got good striking, good Muay Thai. She does tend to slow down a little bit in the later rounds. Well, that's because of her fighting style. It's very throws a lot of effort into her strikes. Not really like a volume or activity kind of girl, which is good and bad, I guess. Since she has the kind of has the pop to put these girls away and at least TKO them. It can be good, but activity is always good in women's MMA. But yeah, good performance from good and surprising performance from Palastri there, especially when her only fucking win is Corey McKenna, and it's a split decision. But yeah, good performance. Showed up good. Moving on, we got Lucas Hocha getting the UD nod 30-27 against Stuart Nickel. I really did not like Stuart Nickel's body language in this whole fight. Rocha, he was like tagging Nickel with an uppercut, and Nickel was just like hunching over, just leaning forward into Rocha, which worried me and concerned me a lot. He has very like misleading body language, Nickel. Like, you think he's hurt, but he's like smiling and shit. He's trying to clip farm and look good, which didn't really help him. He got outstruck badly, and his takedowns did not work. He was shooting like shit. I think the first shot he fucking the first shot he attempted, the first takedown he tried to attempt, made me fucking recoil in disgust. I was like, what the fuck was that? And he was like, and he also came out southpaw, which is really fucking weird. I think he's Orthodox, if I'm remembering correctly. He's actually Orthodox, and he came out southpaw in this fight, which really fucking confused me. And yeah, I just had a striking claim just put on him. Lucas, I would call him Luan. Lucas, he had fucking really surprising takedown defense and really good takedowns himself. Reversed Stuart Nickel at one point in the fight, I think. And was just sprawling on Lucas. Really good sprawl he was sprawling on Nickel, really good sprawl. Nickel, he only got 2 takedowns out of 20, which is very good takedown defense from Lucas Rocha. And yeah, just kind of dominated him, won all 3 rounds, and got the UD win. So yeah, good performance from Luca. He's 5'2" at flyweight, which is very small. He is extremely small for flyweight. Yeah, if there's a fucking there's like a straw weight or an atom weight, he would probably fight at that. But yeah, really good performance. Looked exponentially better than what I watched of him, especially on the regional scene. And yeah, I don't know if he's going to be a contender at flyweight with how small he is. He probably gets fucking chinned by Charles Johnson or some shit. But yeah, good performance from Lucas Rocha. Moving on, we got Bia Mesquita. Can I center this fucking? Hold on. There we go. We got Bia Mesquita subbing Irina Alexeva round 2 with a rear naked. Exactly how I thought in the predictions. This one exactly how I thought. Fucking Bia fucking Mesquita being a super accomplished jiu-jitsu artist, super accomplished jiu-jitsu champion and ADC and whatever the fuck. Just used that very well. She did look pretty fucking she looked very like blockheadish. Not blockheadish. I want to say she looked like, you know, when fucking you ever played like basketball and you're playing someone that's exceptionally worse than you, and you try to like feint and fake and shit, and they're just not falling for it. Like, they're so bad they're kind of good. That's what her striking kind of remind me of. She was like Alexeva, she was like throwing punches at her, and Bia just wasn't reacting at all to him. She just kind of had her hands up, just staring her down. And yeah, just shot on her. Got the takedown in round 1. Got to her back, couldn't really finish her like that. And then round 2 came along. She took her down in round 2, then got the rear naked, sunk it in really quick. Just went straight under the chin and made her tap immediately. And yeah, good victory for good win for, I said victory, what the fuck? Am I a nerd? Good win for Bia Mosquita. She's got a good build for women's MMA. Women's MMA, especially at bantamweight, it has not evolved at all. These girls are just fucking Michelle Montague and Bia Mosquita. They're just Ronda Rousey 2.0. They're just Ronda Rousey clones. Really good. Just a girl with great grappling, great accomplished grappling. And Kayla Harris too, just girl with really accomplished grappling, and it just works because these fucking these other women can't hurt you on the feet, so you can just shoot however you want, whenever you want, and they're definitely not gonna grapple with you because their grappling's not better than you, and you can just sub them infinitely, just remain undefeated. Maybe I would like to see Michelle Montague and Bia Mosquita fight each other for Bia Mosquita's next fight, taking O away from them. But yeah, I don't think anybody beats those two at bantamweight. We're getting a new women's bantamweight prospects, fucking 30-year-old Bia Mosquita and fucking however-year-old Michelle Montague. But yeah, good win from Mosquita, and I do see her going far in this shallow division that is women's bantamweight. Moving on, we got Vitor Petrino flatlining the fuck out of Thomas Peterson in round 3 with an uppercut left hook combo. First off, this fight almost got finished in round 1 when Vitor Petrino landed a right straight that dropped fucking Thomas Peterson like damn near the same way Shamil Gaziev knocked out Thomas Peterson with. Just a clean 2 down the pipe, dropped Thomas Peterson, got on each other. Vitor Petrino, he looked way stronger in the grappling, with just kind of using his balance to not get taken down by Thomas Peterson. I think he tried to lift him at one point in the fight, lift up Thomas Peterson, which is insane how strong he is. I think he did get him down with a lift. But yeah, fucking Thomas Peterson, he shot 0 for fucking 8 on takedowns. I think Vitor Petrino got him down. He controlled him for a little bit on the ground. He took round 2 off, which was frustrating and kind of alarming to see. Seeing Vitor Petrino just run away from engagements, but I guess it works since he's fighting a fucking blob. And yeah, round 3 started, took round 2 off. Round 3 started, got some energy, and just KO'd Thomas Peterson out cold with a good right uppercut as Peterson was level changing and going down. Petrino intercepted him good with a just right uppercut, followed off with the fucking with the left hook, had him face plant into the fucking canvas right on the fucking monster logo, and that was extremely exciting to see. I think Vitor Petrino, if he works on his cardio, he did say he got injured in his fight camp, which is even more impressive that he pulled that off and he got injured and had a short camp. Yeah, really good stuff from Vitor Petrino. He looks exciting at heavyweight, and he's probably going to be fighting more. Hopefully he heals up from that injury. But yeah, looks good at heavyweight. Good performance from Vitor Petrino. Moving on, we got Jafel Filio subbing Clayton Carpenter in round 1 with the Kimura. Clayton Carpenter, he looked way fucking worse in the grappling than I thought. He just got bullied in the grappling. He had Filio on trouble when Filio was up against the cage. Clayton Carpenter was unloading on him. But yeah, he just got taken down. He fucking that Kimura looks so fucking nasty from Filio. And just got, yeah, Clayton Carpenter just got dominated on the ground. I think he timed like a well-timed like double leg or single leg or whatever, and just got him on the ground, submitted him really quick. And yeah, good stuff from Filio at flyweight too. He's I think he's like 5'8" or some shit, whatever, 5'7". He's a bit of a bigger flyweight, and he looked really good against a guy like Clayton Carpenter, who was a legitimate prospect. He only lost to Gary Bekov, and yeah, he got dealt with pretty handily by Filio. So yeah, stock's gonna rise pretty high at flyweight. Good performance from Filio. Moving on now. Cut me some fucking slack for this, guys. Cut me some slack. I didn't fucking know that Almeida had a fucking broken hand going into this fight. If I fucking known that, I would have switched my pick immediately to Michael Aswell. But yeah, that's pretty much the only fucking reason that Lucas Almeida won this fight. He had a broken hand. He literally didn't throw any fucking right hands in this fight. I only tried to jab him and try to hit him with a check left hook, but that didn't work. Fucking Michael Aswell just marched him down, pieced him up on the feet, hit him with a bunch of combinations, bunch of flurry, just kept knocking him down, rocking him over and over against the cage, and just finished him the fuck up early in the first round. So yeah, don't fucking, I want to fucking, this shit does not count, right? This pick doesn't fucking count. If I would have known Almeida broke his fucking hand in training camp and had a swollen fucking, his hand was a balloon. His hand was a fucking balloon. You know, if I would have known his hand was a fucking balloon going into the fight, I would have switched my pick. This does not count. This absolutely does not count. My record is now 6-6 for this fucking for this card. But yeah, good shit from fucking Michael Aswell. That's the headliner of the prelims. Moving on, we got the first fight on the main card. We got fucking Con Offley subbing Ricardo Romas in the first round with the standing rear naked choke. I didn't know Ricardo Ramos, he switched gyms to the Fighting Nerds, and the Fighting Nerds, they're losing so much fucking aura. It is insane. To go from all the aura they had at like in 2024 and shit like that to this year, how their stock is just fucking plummeted. It's genuinely insane to see. But yeah, good performance from Con Offley. Showed off. I didn't expect that from a guy who got fucking knocked out face first, ass up on fucking Tough, to just come in here, put on a good performance. Took timed a well, I think it was a single leg. Got a single leg, timed it well against the cage. Took Ricardo down. Ricardo, he rolled for a knee bar, which looked really tight and almost looked like fucking he was gonna break Con Offley's leg. He rolled for a knee bar, got it for a moment, didn't really quite get it. Con Offley was defending roll, just rolling, and then I think he went for like a toe hold or something. Went for a toe hold, didn't get it. Then he switched to a heel hook. He went from a knee bar to a toe hold to a heel hook. Didn't get any of them, and then Con Offley just remained calm, got the back of Romas, and got the hooks in, got the rear naked choke standing. He was like they were like up against the cage. Romas stood up, got Offley just sunk the hand under the chin, got the rear naked choke. And yeah, that's a fucking good win from Con Offley. And Romas, he looked good on the feet at in the first few minutes of the fight. He looked good on the feet, but yeah, Con Offley just took him down. And yeah, I think the Fighting Nerd's weakness might be fucking rear naked chokes. because they got fucking Huffy got subbed, Hoofy got subbed, and fucking now Romas is getting subbed. I think their weakness is their submission defense. It's pretty ass. But yeah, good performance from Konofsky. On to my prospect pick. I don't know if y'all watched the video I did a couple weeks ago, but I had a video scoring UFC prospects from the Contender Series, and I picked this guy, Mario Pinto, in the heavyweight division, and his stock rise. He looked fucking amazing in this fight. We got Mario Pinto TKOing Jonathan Diniz on the ground in round 2. Fucking Pinto, his grappling looked amazing in this fight. Just looked amazing. Even Diniz, who had very good takedown defense. I mean, in his last fight, he got taken down by Austin Lane, which is pretty fucking bad. But in his last fight, he had good takedown defense. I guess fucking who was fighting Hines? I guess Hines is just shit. But yeah, took down Renato Diniz whenever he wanted. Got the body lock, got trips up against the cage. Was passing Deniz's guard accidentally. Got full mount multiple times. Got side control. Even got a crucifix. In round 1. Then round 2 came along. Took him down again. Got mount. Yeah, just pounding him out to a fucking TKO against the cage. Diniz had his he was sitting on the ground, had his back on the cage, and Mario was just unloading punches. I think he split him open twice. Yeah, Mario split Diniz open twice. Once on the hairline, and then once right above the eyebrow. And yeah, it was just pretty nasty, pretty dominant performance from Mario Pinto. And his post-fight interview was fucking goated, I swear. He came out speaking Portuguese, then was like, "Oh, sorry, I don't know English." And then he kept speaking Portuguese, and then he was like, "Here's my rough English translation." And then just came out, "Guys, I fucking came up with the perfect English accent." Had me fucking cracking up. He was like, "Bing bang bosh," fucking bing bang bosh. That's his new shit. And yeah, it was just a great personality on the mic. Came out, "Was here to fucking stay, I'm here to fucking stay. Here to dominate this shit. I'm taking this shit whole." Great charisma, great gab, great mic skills from Mario Pinto. Great fucking grappling showcase for him too. And this guy's a fucking problem. Yeah, Mario Pinto. Yeah, the kid's a fucking superstar. All right, this kid's a fucking problem. I love everything about this kid. Yeah, he looks like a real threat at heavyweight. He's undefeated still. Yeah, he's got power in the hands, good boxing, good head movement, and great grappling. That's a fucking problem at heavyweight. That's a real problem. And he's really not that much of a blob. He has a lot of fat on him, especially a lot of belly fat, but he's not a real blob like Diniz and shit like that, like fucking Thomas Peterson and shit. So yeah, and he had a gnarly ass fucking key lock. When he went into side control on Diniz in round 1, he had a nasty ass key lock. Or was it round 2? Either way, he had a nasty ass key lock on Diniz. I don't know how Diniz did not fucking tap out to that shit. That shit looked so fucking nasty. I thought he fucking broke Deniz's arm. Just wrenching on that shit. But Diniz just rolled and fucking bucked with it and rolled with it to not get subbed. But yeah, and Diniz, he looked fucking really strong. He was Pinto really had to work when he was on mount. He really had to work to stay on top of Diniz, because Diniz was just bucking and shoving, damn near shoving Pinto off from the bottom. But it wasn't enough. So yeah, that was a little sneaky underdog pick by me. Good sneaky underdog pick by your boy. And watch out for fucking Mario Pinto at a heavyweight. Moving on, we got Joel Alvarez getting that 30-26 decision against Vicente Luque. This fight was really weird. First off, you had that weird little controversy where Luque tried to act like he got poked in the eye, but it was just a lead hook from Alvarez that hit Luque in the eye. And the ref like just acted so fucking retarded. It was crazy. First, he like did this and tried to call off the fight, which would have been really bad. And really anticlimactic for Joel Alvarez. But I mean, I guess not, since he did get technically, since it was an eye poke, he did knock Luque down. Technically. But yeah, he like did this, try to wave off the fight. He brings the doctor in for some fucking reason. And like then after that whole shit, they continue the fight, which was really fucking strange from the ref. Really bad, retarded decision making from the UFC referees. And Joel Alvarez, he was just pinging up Luque with the jab, hitting Luque with the straight shots. Luque was trying to hit Alvarez with looping shots that didn't really work. Alvarez, he has really good defense or really good chin, Alvarez. Because Luque was throwing heat at him and hitting him. You can hear Luque just cracking him over with like right hands and left hooks. But Alvarez took all of it. He does worry me a lot. The way he defends, he kind of just keeps his chin up in the air, just kind of leans back, but he keeps his right hand up to his just glued to his face. So I guess that works for him, but I just worry for him if he gets up into the rankings, especially at welterweight. Some guy might be able to just find him and crack him over the top. Especially with his guard, he does keep his lead hand low. And when throwing his jab is kind of lazy. He just kind of fling it out there. He doesn't really like try to put the shoulder up while he throws. He just kind of like pops it out there, which is alarming. But yeah, good striking showcase from Alvarez. And the worst decision Luque could have made was trying to grapple with Alvarez. Alvarez, you just shut him down completely. Got him, reversed him. Got him in a lot of front headlock positions, which was, it kind of concerned me about Alvarez's finishing ability, because usually he's really good at snatching people up in that front headlock positions, putting them in fucking guillotines and anacondas and all that shit, but he didn't really do that against Luque. Kind of just had him there, just beating him up on the ground. Luque was just covering up really bad in the first round, and then the second round was kind of just more striking, just Alvarez picking Luque up with the jab. Luque just trying to land big looping shots on Alvarez that weren't really hurting him, weren't really affecting him. And then the third round, Luque tries to shoot on him again, doesn't get it, gets reversed, gets beat up on the ground. Then Alvarez gets into like this inverted triangle position, and then just kind of coasts from there. Doesn't really try to punish Luque on the ground, throw strikes on the ground, and just kind of fucking just coast to a nice little decision win for Alvarez. And yeah, he looked really good at 170. He doesn't really look that much filled out. His legs are really skinny, which worries me. Might be more prone to getting like knee stomped and shit if he fights someone like Ian Gary or some shit like that. But yeah, and Luque was hitting him with a lot of low kicks. And Alvarez really wasn't checking that much. His lead leg was really red. I don't mean to Joe Rogan y'all to death, but yeah, he looks Alvarez, he looks good at 170. I don't think he has to pop in his shots like he did at 55, because he was stinging Luque. And Luque, he has a chin on him. I don't know what happened with fucking Jeff Neal and Joaquin Buckley, but Luque, I think he's got his fucking chin back. And also, Alvarez, he hit Luque with some flush flying knees, I think in round 2, and it wasn't really phasing him. Luque didn't really go down, but he's like, I don't know, Luque, he's like chinny to like ground strikes. Like when he's on the ground and people are like really like, you know, piecing him up on the ground, hitting him with the ground and pound, he does tend to cover up a lot, but on the feet he like takes everything and keeps going, which is very weird. But yeah, good performance from Joel Alvarez. Moving on, we got the co-main event, and I am cooked here, bro. I'm fucking done. I'm happy for Figgy, but that's another fucking prospect in bantamweight just fucking done. Davison Figueiredo gets the split decision, 29-28, against Montel Jackson. It's just really stupid decision making from Montel Jackson. He just tries to load up on Figgy, which is a very bad decision. Figgy, he's got a good chin. He doesn't really get rocked too much. Mainly just off balance, but he has a good chin. Figgy does, and trying to load off on him just doesn't really seem to work. Montel, he needed more activity in this fight. He was kind of just, in round 1, he was really just taking it off. At the end of round 2, that's when he really started to open up. And the grappling exchanges, I'm very surprised with Montel's grappling defense, especially. I think he tried to take him down. Montel, he is super strong in the clinch. Like that hand size stat, that is really true. Like when he like gets a hold of these guys like wrists, it's really hard for them to let go and like really try to get their own wrist back. When he's got that wrist grip on you, it's just, he's super strong with it. And showed off really good grappling defense. Figgy had him in an arm triangle in the second round, at one point got out of that. He even took Figgy down, I think either at the end of the second or the beginning of the third. He took Figgy down. He didn't really do much with it, but he did take Figgy down, which is very impressive, especially with like a traditional shot. I know Piotr Jan took him down, but that was like a crazy sweep that nobody really saw coming. But yeah, good strong grappling defense showcase from Montel, but just did not do enough on the feet and left it to a split decision in fucking Rio against a Brazilian fighter, which is a really dumb decision. Why? Just why? And it seems like Montel, it seems like I forgot to mention, it seems the stance switching of Figgy was really throwing Montel off, especially with his 1-2. Whenever Figgy was switching to like southpaw and shit, that was really throwing off the angle for Montel to land his 1-2, which probably what led to the low output from him. But yeah, it was just a mid performance overall, I would say, from both of these fighters. Montel, he's not ready for the top 15. He's top 15 material. I think if he fights some lower guys, I think he can pull something off with them. But top 10, top 5 even, he's not ready for it at all. Yeah, just Figgy, just, you know, keeping staying alive out there. I don't think he's not getting I don't think he's getting the belt, but he's just staying alive out there, defending his spot in the rankings, doing enough to get the decision win in fucking Rio. So yeah, whatever performance from Figgy, whatever. Moving on to the main event, we got fucking block that video. We got Charles Oliveira subbing Mateusz Gamrot with a rear naked choke in round 2. I didn't think first off, Charles Oliveira, I didn't think he would look this good, especially coming off 3 months of rest from getting brutally slept by fucking Top Sapudio. he looked really good in this fight. He had absolutely no respect for the power of Gamrot at all. Gamrot was tagging Oliveira with good shots, but just had no sting in them, no real force, no real power behind them. And Charles Oliveira just walked him down. I remember in the fucking when fucking Gamrot ran to the octagon and he fucking pushed the cameraman and he fucking ran into the wall. That was pretty funny. But yeah, Charles Oliveira showed off really good grappling in the first round. I remember Gamrot tried to shoot on him. Oliveira kind of jumped guillotine for like a split second. Decided to abandon it. They kind of got into like this 50-50 position. Charles Oliveira tied up the arm of Gamrot, sort of like in an omoplata position, and then also grabbed the leg of Gamrot so he couldn't stand up and pull his arm out. Gamrot. Then I remember he did that. He got the back of Gamrot at one point in the first round. Got the back of Gamrot. Tried to sneak in the rear naked there. Didn't get it. Came out in round 2. Gamrot was stinging Oliveira with good shots in round 1 and 2. Stinging Oliveira with good shots, catching Oliveira coming in, but just did not have the power to hurt Oliveira at all. Oliveira just walked towards him, hit him with a good elbow in the clinch. Oliveira was hitting Gamrot with good 2s down the pipe. That was shaking Gamrot up a lot. And then yeah, round 2 came. Charles, he got the takedown. I think he tried to lift up Gamrot, but didn't quite get it. Tried to lift up Gamrot. Gamrot like posted or whatever. Then he swung around to the back. Got Gamrot's back. Fucking got the back of Gamrot. Got the hooks in. Fought for the rear naked choke for a little bit. Gamrot stood up. No, did he stood up? No, I'm confusing that with fucking. I'm confusing that with Ramos. Yeah. Then yeah. He got the back of Gamrot, got the hooks in, just sunk in that rear naked choke. Which was on the face of Gamrot. He didn't quite get it under the chin. He just got it on the chin and just cranked the ever-loving shit out of it on a Gamrot, and Gamrot tapped to it. Yeah, good performance from Charles Oliveira. Good classic Charles Oliveira performance. And he won some Max Holloway for the BMF belt, which is a good fight. I don't know if I want to see that over Holloway and Pimblett maybe, but I do think that's a good fight. I do think Charles Oliveira definitely needs to fucking take some time off. Get a good rest. No contact at all. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see a fucking Charles Oliveira fight posted in December, especially with Max Holloway, who does have power at 45 now. He can crack. I don't want to see that this year. I would want to see that probably June, July next year maybe. They can make that fight. I do think it's gonna be good. I do also think Pimblett and Holloway can be good, but that's a good matchup for Charles Oliveira. They did fight I remember they did fight once before at featherweight. That ended weirdly, like a fucking esophagus tear or some shit like that. Yeah, but good win for Charles Oliveira. Good win. Good to win in Rio with everybody there and his fucking kids and this shit and the crowd. And yeah, I thought he was gonna get a fucking. I thank you so much. I be in Rio. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brazil. Thank you so much. I be Charles Oliveira. My name is Charles Oliveira, brother. My name is Charles Oliveira. There's only one champion. I need Charles Oliveira. I don't want pound-for-pound champion. I need Charles Oliveira, brother. But yeah, I thought he was going to get one of those. We did not. But yeah, good card overall. Pretty good finishes. Vitor Petrino finish, the Charles Oliveira finish, the Joe Alvarez Luque fight was good. The Karnoffley finish, some brutal subs on this card as well. Some good grappling showcase as a whole card as well. And yeah. Also, editing Bay HD here. Also forgot to mention on this card, Jose fucking Waldo retiring in the middle of the card, which I thought was weird, but it was good to see. It was good to see Aldo retiring in Brazil, in Rio, in his hometown. Is it his hometown? I don't know if it's his hometown, but it's good to see Aldo retiring. I definitely didn't want to see him fight anymore, especially if he was gonna get fucking Mario Batista'd again. It was really good to see, really heartwarming. Obviously a legend in the sport, not better than Volk, but still good to see. And yeah, that's what I wanted to add. A little admin. What's the name?
Addendum.
Adenium. A little adenium for y'all on y'all head tops. So yeah, peace. I'm working on another video for you guys. I will have picks for De Ritter versus Allen up this week or next week. I'm working on another video for you guys. We're getting this shit moving on this channel, getting this shit fucking cracking, getting it popping. And yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the fights. Hope you guys won some money. Hope you guys didn't take my picks seriously and bet on my picks. And yeah, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.